Alright, everyone, we're trying something new today. I am going to do a video chat for the film Godzilla! I mean, King Kong discussion. Uh, this is Chris. Is Chris on the line?
Hello, guys. This is Chris. How are you all doing?
I speak for everyone when I say we're doing fantastic.
Awesome.
So, looking back at Skull Island, I was thinking that it was kind of like going to be an Indiana Jones like theme, and it sort of was. But it had an all-star cast of like John Goodman and who was your favorite actor, Chris?
Samuel L. Jackson.
On Snakes on a Plane?
Yeah. I like him so much. The way he handles acting and everything, it's so good.
It makes me feel like every time I see him on screen, he's just gonna be the supervillain.
I think that's the case. I think he's always playing villains. I never see him as a superhero, but maybe they might change that.
Actually, Agents of Shield, he's Nick Fury.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Avengers. But you know, I mean, you find one role, yeah, but it's pretty consistent. And that M Night Shyamalan film, Unbreakable, he played a really well. You didn't even know it. That might be a spoiler if you guys are planning on watching it. But yeah, Samuel L. Jackson is in that film. But even if you look back, I feel like he wasn't even really the villain because he was really passionate about his job. It's all he had. The first scene when they showed the gold medals that he had, he's like, "What is the point of all of this?" You know. And then he got all excited when he got assigned a mission. I think we were talking in the car, right, Chris? We said that if he wasn't in the movie, it probably wouldn't work because he kind of advanced the story.
Not only that, but I think he is like a wake up call. When you see him acting, you just want to know how he's going to handle the situation and play the role. So
I agree. Oh man, I really want to like talk about this film without like spoiling it too much. But we're gonna have to spoil it too much because there's this big, massive, and I think I got it from this movie, and I was expecting it in a previous film I watched called Superman versus Batman, or is it Batman versus Superman? Not to be biased. But anyways, the gods. You're not the only one, he says. Um, I love King Kong, Americanized, but it's Godzilla is what it's all about, right? Pound for pound, Chris?
well, yeah. If you want to bring up the fighting scenery, well, let's take a look at Godzilla. He's like a little bit taller, even though King Kong looks like bigger by buffer, but Godzilla looks like he has an advantage. Like, I don't know if you guys watch Godzilla films, but he has that electric breath, that frost breath, and he can use his tail to whip everybody's ass. It kind of reminds me of another film or movie, Power Rangers. You know, the Green Ranger Mikhail with Jason's Green Sword.
I remember, I remember saying that, man, they totally copied the Green Ranger's Megazord. And then I was thinking, oh, wait a minute. Maybe this was before that.
I don't know. It looks like they copied it because Godzilla's been around a long time, and the first Power Ranger show was what back in 1991, and Godzilla movies was back in the 1800s, I think, or the 1900s.
Oh,
And
1800s pretty far. But yeah, 19, maybe like 70s?
Yeah, and the way Godzilla enters is like the same thing like the Green Power Ranger Zord. He enters through the ocean into the beach area, and he goes to the city. So it's like almost the same thing.
That's so completely bad, eh? And not to only add to his super awesome tail, he has fire breath. And if I'm not mistaken, it's blue, so you would assume it's a laser. And that's why they made Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, and then I think they copied it from Power Rangers, or Power Rangers copied from Godzilla. They made a mega super green Zord that like Godzilla. So yeah, pretty much that's all I gotta say there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, before we get too much into tangent and make this a Godzilla movie review, I just want to say that King Kong was gonna pound his chest. 80% chance.
Yeah, to prove that he's the strongest, but then we all know Godzilla's gonna take this home.
I know. Isn't that awesome? We're not biased at all. But you know, when a big monkey from Skull Island, extinct, he might be extinct.
And I just want to check out that movie's coming out in what year? Where they're gonna have Godzilla versus King
He's
Kong, I think,
2018.
and in 2018. Man, and I want to know what's the scenery. Is it gonna be Skull Island or is it gonna be Godzilla's turf?
It's gonna be Japan.
Oh, it's gonna be Godzilla's turf. Okay.
Oh shoot, I got a call. I'll answer it later. But I'm just going back. I think I really liked there was that actor from Step Brothers. He did a pretty funny role. I know he kind of seemed out of place, but it's perfect because how do you portray a guy that's lost his mind and has a Japanese friend that almost tries to kill him and becomes best friends?
Not that often.
So I thought I liked that element of the film, as well as oh yeah. There was that Thor's brother Loki, that Loki guy. He's pretty cool. Like he's like a Tom Cruise-esque type character, right?
Yeah.
Is his name Tom Hiddleston, somethingston?
I don't really know his acting name, but yeah.
We just call him Tommy for now. He was a good character, and I think he was the only one that spoke up against Samuel L. Jackson's character. I remember that scene when he saw the dog tag, and I was like, yeah, we got it. The guy's dead. Now we're going home. And then you just knew. You just knew Samuel L. Jackson was going to do something, and he did. He's like, I don't give it. You know? Snakes on this mother plane. And then he went anyway, and he just got his whole team to go forward and die.
Yeah, he's the kind of person that wants to take care of business, even though the situation could not be like that. But what can you do? What can you do?
So I'm hoping that, yes, it is a King Kong movie, but King Kong doesn't talk, and a movie needs people you can relate with. So I don't want to even say who dies in this movie because it might be too much of us. Okay, Samuel L. Jackson dies, and the Tommy's still alive. I want to see him in the Godzilla movie, and I want to see, I want to see that guy from Step Brothers be in the next film too. He was funny, wasn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But oh man, I can't believe John Goodman died, man. John Goodman, Chris. Flintstones. That movie with that fat chick, Rosie. Was it Rosie?
Oh yeah, Johnny B. Goodman. I don't know if that's his middle name, but yeah. Can't believe he died in the movie. I guess that's it. I don't know.
I can't either. I think it was so bad that I can't even remember like how it happened. I'll just say that he got stomped by King Kong. Because King Kong's a massive being, you know, he's something big. It's on accident.
Yeah, you can't watch. When you're so big, you never look what's down on your feet, and yeah, you're gonna step on anything that's in your way.
So let's have one more question. Um, if there was one thing about the movie that you would add, what would you do?
Oh man, one thing, huh? I have to think this one out. One thing, huh?
Don't think too hard.
Well, while I'm thinking, what would you add in the movie, Mikhail?
I would add, want to add more. Hmm. I
You
think I
can't
wanted to
really.
know more about King Kong's parents. You know, I felt like it hurt me when you got to that other side of the island where it was just bones. And all that I know about Kong's parents was that they make a really good shield against the Skull Crushers.
Well, for me, I don't know what I could add in the movie, but that movie, it was okay. But I'm preferred Godzilla though. I'm kind of excited for Godzilla.
I agree. But the Kong film, though, can we say that we should recommend it so that people can get through it and watch the very end of the film to know about Godzilla?
Yeah, just don't go to the movie and you say, "Oh, there's credits." Actually, my friend told me there's this website called After Credits, and if you don't know what website's called, Google it and Google After Credits and type the name of the film, and it will tell you to stay or not to stay. Instead of be judgmental and be like, "Oh, credits," and just leave, and then you pay for something what you missed. So yeah, that's just next time when you watch a movie, Google after credits and type the name of the movie, and you'll see if anything after the credits, so that way you never miss nothing good.
Thank you, Chris. In fact, I remember I was watching Power Rangers, and, you know, my friend AJ wanted to know, and, it saves you a lot of time so you don't waste the time we have left on this earth waiting for credits. So, look it up. It's okay to bring your cell phone out. You're not going to get in trouble. But look it up. Find it out. And enjoy your day. But, yes, sites like that are very nice. And do you have anything to add, Chris?
Well, not really, but thanks for tuning in to a new edition of Mikhail's movie discussion. But actually, it's not really it's an audio discussion. We want to try something new. So hopefully you enjoy this kind of version of discussions. And yeah, well, I guess see you next time when we watch another movie and we'll discuss about it when we come around to it.
Alright, and thank you for joining us, Chris. It was a pleasure.
You're very welcome and have a nice day.
Goodbye.
Adios.